cruisers, welcome to the Midships channel. I'm your Captain Corey, and today we have so much news to go over. There's so much happening right now in the cruise industry. We're going to hit on Carnival, Celebrity, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, and MSC Cruise Lines all today in this episode. We've got some really bad news. If you've booked on a Celebrity cruise sometime between now and the middle of September, coming out from the CDC, and this could cascade through the whole cruise industry. So we've got to watch out for that. But we're going to start today with some good news. Coming out of Alaska, Icy Strait Point welcomes first cruise ship to new pier. This is an article from cruiseradio.net, published from author Sarah Bretz. Norwegian Cruise Line's newest ship, the Norwegian Encore, set sail from Seattle on Saturday, making it the first Norwegian cruise ship to resume sailings from the U.S. It is also the first vessel in the industry to berth at the new Wilderness Landing Pier at Icy Strait Point, Alaska, built in partnership between Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings and Huna Totem Corporation. The port is wholly owned and operated by a subsidiary of Huna Totem Corporation, which is a village corporation owned by about 1,400 Alaska Native shareholders. So we've got sort of a community co-op port going on, which is totally awesome that this port can support the Native Alaskans up this way. And, you know, we just want to thank them for sharing their beautiful lands with us. So we've got a little quote here from Harry Sommer, the president and CEO of Norwegian Cruise Line. Our return to Alaska is a monumental moment for not only NCL, but for the state's communities as well. And boy, Harry couldn't have said it better, because that's awesome news coming out of Alaska. And also, we have some awesome news coming out of Mexico. So we're going to jump into another article here from cruisefever.net, written by Ben Souza. Carnival's newest cruise ship visits Mexico for the first time. Carnival Cruise Line's newest and largest ship, the Mardi Gras, visited Mexico for the first time when the vessel stopped in two different ports this week. Mardi Gras made her first ever visit to Cozumel on Monday and then stopped in Costa Maya on Tuesday. Cozumel is one of the most visited ports in the Caribbean, and virtually every cruise to the Western Caribbean stops there. We have a beautiful image from Stuart Sharon, the cruise guy, on Twitter. Hola from Cozumel, Mexico. Look how Carnival Cruise Line's brand new Carnival Mardi Gras glistens in the Mayan sun, from the Three Amigos restaurant. The Mardi Gras is currently on its second cruise after debuting on July 31st out of Port Canaveral. So that's your update on the Carnival Mardi Gras. She's finally down in Cozumel, Mexico. So enjoy that cruise if you are on it. We're going to actually switch to the other major brand that sails out of the U.S., and that would be Royal Caribbean. We have an article from the Royal Caribbean blog from the founder, Matt Hochberg, Mariner of the Seas, to begin her test cruise today, August 11th. Another Royal Caribbean ship is ready to return to sea to get federal approval to sail again. Royal Caribbean's Mariner of the Seas will depart Port Canaveral on Wednesday for a short 2-night simulated voyage. The plan is for Mariner to visit Perfect Day at Coco Cay before returning back to Port Canaveral this Friday. This is another simulated cruise required by the U.S. CDC as part of its phased approach to cruise ships restarting in the United States. So these simulated cruises basically allow the cruise lines to test their protocols and their procedures that are in place. And luckily, the cruise lines seem to have it all figured out. These have been going very smoothly for the cruise lines. Royal Caribbean knows what's going on with these. So I would expect this cruise, this test cruise, to be a smashing success. Fun little fact, this is one of the 3 test cruises that Royal Caribbean allowed the Volunteers of the Sea group from Facebook to board. And you could actually win your way onto this test cruise. Now, Midships unfortunately didn't win its way onto this test cruise, but we still have our fingers crossed for a few other test cruises that are coming up. We're going to switch gears here to a brand new ship that we're going to soon see out of Miami. This is, of course, MSC and their new ship, the Seashore. We have an article from cruisefever.net by Ben Souza. MSC's 19th cruise ship launches cruising. MSC Cruises' brand new ship, the Seashore, officially launched cruises this week. MSC Seashore is the 19th ship in MSC's fleet and will sail out of Port Miami starting in November. We have a beautiful photo of the aft pool deck on the Seashore here. Following her summer season in the Western Mediterranean, Seashore will complete an 18-night transatlantic grand voyage cruise to Miami, where she will become MSC Cruises' newest ship to cruise from the U.S. Now, we here at Midships think a transatlantic cruise is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and it's something that should not be missed. So if you have never sailed transatlantic and are considering it, you should definitely look into this offering from MSC. Additionally, we have a video that we did of some of the most interesting cruises you could take right now on Carnival. And a little tip, the transatlantic cruise is in that video. So you should scroll down and watch it after this video. While you're down there, could you please subscribe to our channel? We are growing, and that little free button click that you do is one of the most important steps you could take to help Midships get this content out to more people and grow our cruising family. All right, let's get back to this article. Once arrived in Port Miami, MSC Seashore will offer 7-night cruises to the Bahamas and Caribbean with 2 different itineraries. The first will be a Western Caribbean. Every cruise from Miami will stop at the cruise line's highly rated private island in the Bahamas, Ocean Key MSC Marine Reserve. Beautiful. So that's your update on MSC and their new ship, the MSC Seashore. Now we have a new update coming out of Norwegian, and this is actually great news. We have an article from cruiseindustrynews.com entitled, Norwegian Cruise Line Onboard Revenue is Up on Initial Sailings. Initial onboard revenue metrics off the Norwegian Jade's initial European cruises from Athens were very strong. And we have a quote here from the CEO of Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings, Frank Del Rio. As an indication of its top-notch service delivery, our onboard revenue for this first crew significantly exceeded our target, which was focused on 2019 actual results and beaten by over 50%. So that is actually great news, and I wanted to read you that little tidbit to give you an indication on the appetite for cruising and how happy people are to be on these ships. And so I give you that with a little bit of a problem, because we have news today coming out of Celebrity that they're going to be following some new CDC recommendations that say any ship that goes into international waters and returns to a U.S. port must quarantine that ship for 14 days before allowing new passengers on board the ship. So Celebrity's made the decision to go ahead and comply with that recommendation. And so they have gone ahead and canceled a bunch of their cruises into mid-September, around September 11th, to facilitate this 14-day waiting period between itineraries. So go ahead, if you are cruising on Celebrity, take a look today at your cruise planner, because there is a chance that your cruise may have been canceled. And Midships is sorry to bring you this kind of news. It's not something we want to report on. We're very happy to see cruising back, and we think it's being done extremely safely and extremely responsibly. And so we would advocate for this policy to not be coming in the pipeline for all our cruise lines. So thanks. That's going to do it for today's episode. If you've not yet subscribed to our channel, please give us the thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you tomorrow at Midships.